Hello, greetings, younglings. I'm working on my homework right now, and I'm just dying, honestly. All right, there we go. Hi, what's up? Dying inside, honestly. I'm working on my what is the health my stress kit, because I have nothing else to do, honestly. And then close my thingy because I'm bored. And what bored people do is absolutely nothing. And I'm doing absolutely nothing. And I'm working. So what I just did so far is do I have to get up again? Alright. Technical difficulties. Where did I put my thing? There it is. Alright. So all I did is grab a cover for my box thing, and I just put stress kit with little tape around it. It says my name, and then I put the brochure right here with little tape and my little flexing. And then I have like these summer vibe scrapbooking paper kind of thing, and I just cut it out into fits with bottom pages, and I'm just going to put some on the sides as well. I'm just going to make it all pretty because I have nothing else to do, and it's due tomorrow, and I'm going to die. So yeah, enjoy the video. If you don't, then that's your own opinion, because I don't get opinions. Oh. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do, honestly, as I'm brushing my hair, and what the hell was that? 1:27 p.m. or 13:27, if that makes sense. How do people in Norway do time? It makes no sense to me, honestly. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. I'm actually really bored right now. I should be doing my work, but I'm trying to make sure the people that I know is watching my YouTube stream, because I need views. No, I need people to watch me since I'm dying inside. No. I mean, I already have 4 people watching me. I don't even know why you guys are watching me. I don't even know who's watching, honestly. My hair's actually really cute today. And I haven't taken a shower in 3 days, and it's really cute. Yeah. Yesterday was my uncle's birthday. And in freaking, I don't even know anymore. I'm smart. Also, hold on. I'm doing something. Alright. What the fuck are you even talking about? I don't even know. Honestly. I have no idea. Alright, let's get back to my work. I need a glue stick. I got a glue stick. I do lots of arts and crafts stuff. So I have like materials, literally, even fabrics around everywhere. I don't have a sewing kit, and I want to get a sewing kit this Christmas. And yeah, I'm just gonna literally glue this bitch up. Same? No. My uncle's like, what the hell are you laughing at, Gabby? I'm just like, I'm doing nothing. Again, yesterday was my uncle's birthday, and I messed everything up because I didn't clean my room. I didn't do anything. I didn't even give him a gift. I only gave him a card and I just decorated a cake for him. That's all I did. And I don't even think this will think. Please tell me it fit. All right. All right, boom. Boom. I did it. No, it's sticking up. No, I didn't say what the hell. Oh, no. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. It's crooked. Honestly. So ask me questions if you want to know anything about me. Since I'm... Where the hell did that go? Oh. Since I'm really bored. And my paper's not working. Like, how dare they? Oh, it's Guard. Hi. You probably don't understand my language. Hi. I'm living. Ricky, you're just like... I hate you. I'm feeling really bored. How do that logic? No more dad jokes in this chat. Honestly. Boop, boop, boop. All right. I don't even think... Homework. HW equals homework. Homework or just doing random shit, honestly. I'm just like scared. I know somebody that's watching my stream right now, and they're probably like, man, this is what Gabby does in her free time. No, I'm doing my homework right now. What I do in my free time is none of y'all businesses, except for when I do things in my free time. I don't know. I'm making this live stream because I haven't uploaded in like a long time. Anyways, I hope this stays down. If it doesn't stay down, I'm gonna die. Look, it's like glammy. It's super like, ooh, shiny. Sorry, I'm very bipolar. I don't even know. Let me show you what I have to work with. Honestly, like, beautiful. These are just my items. Just all that, all this. What am I? Oh, and my glue stick with where the hell's the cap? With my cap, yeah. Anyways, I'm dying inside. Honestly. I think I don't even know. All right. I need y'all's opinions. All right, so I did this for the bottom. Now I just need 2 more pieces of paper on here. So like, I'm gonna grab 3, and then you guys have to see which ones you think is better. Because I honestly have no idea. All right, I gotta keep one. All right, I got one. Oh, that one looked really. Would it look really cute? Hold on. Sorry, I'm just figuring out which ones would look really cute and which ones wouldn't look really cute. All right. 2. And oh, this is just all gold. Look at that, all gold. And maybe let's do more than 3, because there's a lot of cute ones I see. That. Comment if you're still watching, honestly, because I don't want to use this. That one's like really cute, but I don't want to use it. This is like my last one. All right. Oh, this one might look really cute as well. I'm very extra in my homework. Oh, thanks for the like, guys. You guys are like really nice. Mm-hmm. What is that? Oh, I have that one. Okay, good. I was about to say, excuse me, let me see. I don't know if I want to use the one, but I'm still gonna grab it. All right. Anyways, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 sheets of paper, and I want you guys to tell me which one would look best with this. So I have health class. Ricky, my mom's dead, so don't even talk about my mom. No, I'm joking. I don't even know where my mom is. Anyways, so you see this. Put this. Sit you down over there. Back me bitch up. So let's look at this, right? You have that. Can you stay for once? Or stay like that. Alright. You see this? Right? So out of all these 5s, just be quiet. Alright, so this one's so this is number 1. Would that look cute together? So that's 1. 2. 3. Because I like how like the little seahorses match. 4 or 5. Which ones look cuter? So again, this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So pick 2 out of the 3. So you guys thinking 3. So 3. All right, so 3 should it go? All right, so just pick 2. 2 out of the 5 that I showed you. So you got 3. This one's actually really cute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared I have to use that one since it's my last one, but it's worth it. And I'm gonna look back at this when I'm like 28 years old and be like, I messed up. But you know what? Life goes on. Anyways, what else would look good with these 2? So let's look at like that. Little horses and these. If it would stay. Damn it. Whatever. So would it be 1? Would this also agree with those or look good with those 2? Or this one? Oop, I dropped that. Or this one, which is 3. This one's 4. So choose one out of those 4. And I also have this one for the brochure kind of thing. So it's going to have all this. So it would look like something like if you would see this, hold on. So you see this, you open it up, you have all your stuff in here. Like this right here would be on this side and this side. And the ones that you guys are gonna pick out of those 4 are going to go on these 2 sides. And then this is just for the brochure. So again, would you pick 1, 2, So this one, guard this one. Or this one. So if Ricky, what would you say? Since I choose, this one? No, not that one. This one. The white with anchors, like little blue anchors on it. You mean the coral? The sea coral? Alright, so let's grab one. I'm gonna grab little samples and put them all together. So let's go. Let's find. Or we can do. Man, I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Or we can do this one. We can do. Hold on. I'm gonna grab little samples of them. So we have this little sample. This little sample. Hold on. Wait. I'm grabbing samples so you can see what it looks like all together. I also have this one, but I don't think that'll look good because it's like gold and has little anchors on it. You can see, but I don't know. I have that. What else do I have? I'll be right back since I have other ones around here. Not that. Where is it? Why am I so blind? Bruh. Ah! Alright. Oh, you like my socks? They're so cute. I'm literally dying right now because I cannot find it and I'm like, whoa! Alright. Where is you, child? Alright, anyways. Oh, yeah. Haha. Found it. Alright. That, so, and then, hold on. Alright. Do I have that? Yeah. Which ones do I not have? Ooh, darn. God dang it. I don't know. Alright. I'm just grabbing that. Just gonna grab a little sample of this one. Just a little tiny piece. Nothing too big, nothing too small. Just a little piece of it. Alright. Hold on. Let me see all these. So you got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So let's see. Let's put the ones that I do have. So I have this. This one I do have. This one I don't have. This one I don't have since that one is over there. I do have this one. And I do not have that one. So these are the ones I do not have samples of. Alright. 1 second. Alright, I'm just gonna grab a little sample of this. Nothing too big. I'm gonna grab a little sample of this one. Nothing too big. I'm gonna grab a little sample of this one. Nothing too big again. Alright, cool. Alright. So, alright, I'm back. So we have this one already, right? This one, just set that over here so you guys can kind of see it. And we have this, which is like, we just have this one, which is like blue kind of thing, you know? It's like water-like. It looks like this. That's what the brochure looks like. Alright, so I don't even know. So we have this one right here. we have this one that I just grabbed out. So let's grab, let me cut this one more smaller so we have more space. All right. So we have this, that. So the ones that we do have are this one, the golden one, this, and then the ones that you guys chose was this one. So all those, and out of all these three over here, these ones, yeah. Out of these, which ones would look best over here? Like we have all these right there, color contrasting with these two colors with the dark ones. Or we can do this with this like a little, that one, this, and not really. This one, I'm not really sure. This one's way too light then compared to these. But, and then here's this one. Actually, I don't like that one. Should I do the coral reef ones? This one? The coral reef ones, since with all these? I think so, yeah. We have all these like that. Yeah, that'd be really cute. Man, I'm so glad I have people like you guys. Alright. I'll cut it out. I'll put them in. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Hit that like button if you think it'll turn out. If it doesn't, then we'll start over. Alright, so we got this one is the one that you guys wanted, and this one. Did I show you guys? I showed you guys this one, right? Would these look cute together? Would these look cute? Like in the box right here? I think I like this one though. This. Where was the other one? Oh no! Are these? So we got these ones, or we got these ones. I don't know. So pair 1 or pair 2? Pair 1, pair 2. Ooh. 2? All right. 2 is the one that we're going with. All right. So question is, should this go on the sides right here or up here? Like that or like that is the question. So position 1 or position 2? 1, 2 is the question. So this will be on this side, and or this one will be on this side and this side. Or we can have this on this side or this side. I like it on this side. You know what? I don't need your guys' help. Fine. I'm doing with this on myself. I could die happy for a moment. Spare time. Cool. Okay, I can't fuck this up. If I fuck it up, then we will die together in heck. Alright. Die. So that's what it looked like right here. If it's on the side right there. You know, like that's what it looked like. Or it could look like right over. You know what? Since I've cut it like that, happy for a moment. Damn it. I keep doing that. No, I don't. Cressida? Ricky, you are a disappointment to your family. That's sad. Stop you for a moment. Spare time. Oof. Professional cutting. Or that's what it would look like on the side. It's like all that. Ooh, that would look really cute. I'm actually using this idea a lot. I don't know where my glue stick went, but you know. Oofity, oofity, oofity. I could die happy for a moment. Happy. Oofity, oofity, oofity. I hope this turns out really well. If it doesn't, then oofity, 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 oofity. Die for a moment. Alright. This is what it looks like so far. It's like kind of cute, honestly. Not gonna lie. I just need to fix up the other side. And then I think we're about done. Die happy for a moment. Spare time. Die. What does this have to do with health class? Oh, I think homework for health class would be more about health, if you know. Yeah, actually this is a stress kit, which is like, it just shows what helps, like what's, I don't know, a stress, we're making a stress kit, which like would, like, it would just, on the brochure would say like, what are these items would help you with stress, or like what are the causes or symptoms that help you with stress. So we were to make a box or like a little project presented to the class saying, this is my stress kit. What I have in my box is, I'll put my items in my box just for a quick second, and I'll show you. Like, alright, so this is how I'd present it. Like, this is my stress kit by Gabrielle Owens. Or I don't say that. I would say this is my stress kit. The ages are 10 and 18 for what these things are. The brochure's in here. It says what are the symptoms of stress, and so what are the symptoms of stress, and how can you help with stress, and what are the items in my stress kit, and how can they help the kids or the people who are having stress, and we're supposed to present it like, are you dealing with stress? If you are, we had to try to sell our thing, and I'm trying to make it really pretty so people want to buy it. So what I have in my stress kit is just I don't even know. Let me just yoink, yoink, hold on, yoink. What I have in my stress kit is this little thing. You can just look at it, just calm down. Imagine all your. This is what my therapist and I made. You just shake it up, look at it, and just pretend all your anger and all your stresses out. Just breathe in and out as the sprinkle or the sparkles go down or the glitter goes down, and then just do that a couple times. And then another thing is tea, herbal tea. Herbal tea would help you a lot with stress. It was just the smell of it and just drinking it helps you a lot. It just soothes your body down, relaxes your muscles. Another thing I have is a journal or a sketchbook. This is actually a stress sketchbook that I barely use. This is supposed to be I used it for October and the different seasons or stuff. You also I have a stuffed animal because you just squish it. I don't squeeze my stuffed animals. You don't have to squeeze it. I mean, you just cuddle with it. Just stuffed animal. I love you. You feel so soft and smell so good. And then another one is just a stress ball, and that's basically it. And then that's basically it. But you don't do it in monotone as my voice. You have to be are you stressed? Come down to blank store to get your stress kit. It will help you if you get these symptoms of blah, 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 blah. And it's just, I don't know. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But right now, I need to finish this up. And die. Ooh. Do it at my house. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just. Yeah. What the hell did my own? My friend Esme might come over, guys. She's pretty cool. Her and her boyfriend just got together on 2 days ago at 4:20. It was kind of weird, but whatever. I don't want to judge because they broke up because Esme likes someone else and all this other stuff and just yeah. Anyways, want to see how the box is looking so far? It's actually really good right now. I got the sides done. I just need to do this on the two sides. I'm just gonna be done. Honestly. Die happy for a moment, spur of time. Alright. I'm trying to go alright. And the thing is, this is due tomorrow, and I have to present it live. I could do in a video, so I can literally just send this video to my teacher, and he'd just be like, all right, I'll just hit him saying, skip to this part, and that's when I present it, because I'm actually just going to present it on here, just basically show you what I'm going to say and all this stuff. So yeah. So I'm just cutting off the little edge so it can actually fit into the box. Because I need to get two sides done and then I'll be done. And I'm going to be super happy since I got this done in time to present it. I just need to practice presenting it. Oof. Die happy for a moment. feels like I'm doing wallpaper, you know? Like, has anyone done like wallpaper stuff before? If not, then it's like really fun. Wallpaper things are like really fun. Die. Moment, happy time. Alright. Oopie daisy. I made it too short, but you know what? Life goes on. Alright, there we go. This is looking mighty perfect. I'm really glad I made these decisions and you guys helped me. Again, like the video if you like it. Yeah. I guess so. Alright, so this is what it looks like, honestly. And then I'm just gonna do the other side right here, and then I'm gonna be done. And I'm just gonna like put all my stuff in, all this other stuff, and then be like, yeah, I did it. Haha, I did it without like looking or copying off of someone else's like ideas. Haha. My health teacher, he's like really cool. He's very funny. At the same time, he's like really cool. All right. All right. So this is the last piece of paper. General education. High school is when you can decide what you want to learn and stuff. But I already know what I want to learn already. I want to be a biomedical engineer or a scientist. Mainly scientist or engineer because I really like doing things. I like doing hands-on things. Like this stress kit idea is really cool. I love project like where you have to make things and stuff. It's just like something that I really enjoy a lot. And yeah. Like what I want is like how when I'm older, like my kids will find like what I do interesting and like they'll like I don't know. My 7th grade science teacher, we learned bioscience, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. Yeah. Anyways, let me show how it looks so far since I just glued in the other side. So here's my education thing. All right, yeah, pop it open. This is what it looks like. It looks really cool. I'm proud of it. Yeah. So what this was actually this before I made it into my stress kit was what is it called? I just put my art supplies and all my like journaling things. I know, I don't know. Yeah. I actually stole this washi tape from my sister since it's like black and white and has flowers and it just matched the background. And yeah. I also oh man. It won't stick. Anyways. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Pikachu. Sorry. My Esme's coming over and so yeah, I'm just getting ready for her. I just love this so much. My therapist Laura, she was my first therapist and I was so scared of like meeting her and everything. I was like excited but nervous, you know? But when I met her, she was just like she changed my life. She's like, Gabby, you've been through all this crap, you know, you don't need to put up with people. It's not your fault that all this happened. And I was like, who are you? I'm praising you. I'm praying for you every day. It's just like, man. I don't know. Anyways, we made this, and this is the only thing I have left of her, or like with her, and it's just, yeah. Oh, 1 second, Esme's here. You just wait for like a minute. Yeah. swipe you.
Oh, I should show you the cake I made.
Come on into my dungeon. Alright, my friend's here. Anyways. Look what I did! Look what I did!
Oh, nice.
What do you do? Like, I heard a ton of banging. Do you want to explain to me what that was? Me and Esme running on down the stairs a couple times. When did Esme get here? Just now.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm not. You want to check my closet if there's a boy in there? Seriously?
No.
Okay, good. Now leave. Leave, you pathetic fool.
This bitch over here recording herself on YouTube. Like,
stop
bitch.
Stop, Izzy. Leave me alone.
Better lighting. Yeah, I made that. Believe it or not.
Izzy, leave me alone. Seriously, get out of the room.
Goodbye, mortal.
Okay, fine. Stop. Alright.
Okay.
Anyways.
I'm gonna do homework.
I do too.
I have to type 5 sentences.
For
8
what?
times. Social freaking studies.
For what? Like what? What are you guys doing?
You're not doing it because you get to do VR.
No, we finished our VR.
Oh, well, so you wouldn't be able to do it because we're like in the end of our unit.
What are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys finishing learning?
You'll see. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, that's weird.
Is it the math thing?
No, it's not the math thing.
What is it?
It's like a map. It's hard to explain.
I want to see.
It's called thematic map, whatever.
Oh. We've already learned that.
No, it's not a thing you learn. It's a thing you do, Gabby.
Oh.
And I have to do 8 chapters of it. That's due tomorrow, so.
Wait, what's the thematic map? It's like it shows
certain things.
Yeah, that's what. Want to say hi, Esme? Look at my friend Esme. You look really white. You look white. Good thing it doesn't show your foundation.
I'm wearing a lot. I'm wearing barely any foundation.
It looks like your skin's so smooth though.
I know, and I love it.
You see that big highlighter though.
Yeah.
All right. Guard, are you still watching? He's from Norway.
Oh, nice. Gabby.
What? What do you want?
So, like...
Ethan!
Exactly! Like, does he want me to, like, cheat on him? Like, what?
Don't cheat on him. No boy likes people cheating on him. Even though if they say, Guard, you are a female expert. When boys say they allow you to cheat on them, do they actually mean it?
Yeah.
Lesbian sign language question mark? Like, remember this?
Yeah, I do. Oh, Izzy sent me some.
Izzy Owens. Oh, it's probably like this bitch Esme and all this other shit. Could I help you for a moment?
Oh my god, stop.
Never.
Oh, she just sent me strikes. My pen just
All right. Now, look what I did for my brochure. Look what I did. Oh, when boys say like when a boy says, "I don't care if you cheat on me," and do they actually mean it, or they're just like, "No, don't."
Too late.
Too late now to say sorry. Cause
Wait. I need
than...
to read you something that we were having a conversation today.
Oof.
You're gonna laugh at this.
I laugh at everything already. No, they probably don't mean it. Haha. They don't mean it. They don't mean it.
Okay, first off.
Because that's what Andrew said to me. And I was like, Andrew, listen here. We're not dating. Because you haven't been talking to me for like years. And you left me like a year ago. And you won't tell me the reason why.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway.
May I proceed?
Yes, no.
Do
you have a Sharpie? No, you don't. Of course you don't have a Sharpie.
I
Bruh.
don't. Okay.
I didn't care about my supplies.
Ethan, what? I'm sorry to do this to you, but again.
Should I do my fanfic voice?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, when you get to the Google Translate part, just tell me so I can just flip my Chromebook around.
All right. Ethan. Ethan, Esme said. What? Ethan said. Oh no. Ethan, Esme said. What? Ethan said. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, but Esme said. Again. Go to Google Translate. Esme said. Don't do this to me, Ethan said. Put it in so you're typing in Russian to English. Then type in 6U on the Russian side. What? Just tell me. Just do it. English to Russian? Ethan said. Russian to English. Esme said. You're kidding. Sad face emoji. Ethan said. What? Esme said. You scared me. Ethan said. 6U in Russian means boo.
Yeah. Give me a full
Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Yeah. Esme said. Sorry, I need my bruh. Can someone just toss a freaking?
It just means boo. I love that so much. Spooky
Boo.
season.
Spooky, scary skeleton shivers down your spine.
Gabby, do you think that you could sing?
No, I just sing anyways to annoy people.
Oh.
Guard.
That makes a lot of sense.
Guard, tell me something. Give me a fact. Give me a random fact. Well,
You're gay.
Same. No.
Talking about you, how can that be a same?
Everything can be a same in my dictionary.
Oh? You have a dictionary?
I lost my dictionary. But I have a Bible.
No. Atheist power.
Atheist power. Oh my gosh.
Wait, okay, I need your opinion.
Did he say a fact? No, he did not. Ow, my legs.
I need an opinion, Gabby. Child.
What?
Child, I need opinion on clothes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just
Child.
look for a Sharpie.
5 hours later.
Alright, what's up? I just ruined my one source of light. Alright, cool. What's up? Black and white pants, half black, half ew.
They're cute though.
To wear to bed, yeah. That's gross. Nah.
This.
Wow, I don't know what what? I'm so confused.
Child.
I don't know.
Child.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to wear. I don't want to choose you and be like, oh my god.
Also, I found a choker to match this belt.
Oh my gosh. No, you did not.
I did.
No, you did not. Please tell me you're not buying that.
I am.
Oh my lord.
I'm getting my costume today.
My aunt, since I didn't clean my room, it is clean now, but she said you're not going to trick-or-treating. I know, I'm like, Kathleen! Anyway, so I'm just going to die in hell. Alright, Matthew said, what's up? I'm going to give him the link to my live stream.
Why, she asks.
Pinkie Pie. Beauty pie. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing, brother? I still want to watch Outsiders.
Great.
I've been trying to watch Outsiders, but I cannot. Alright.
That's a statement.
Alright. Oh, guard said something. What did he say? Anyway, a random fact. Banging your head against the wall for an hour burns. I know that. I banged my head a wall against half an hour. I don't even know why. I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, it must be true since it's on the internet. I was probably 8 years old. Live streamer. My live stream. You know what I want? This is what I want. Esme, I want this. I want this. Look how cute it is. But it's $35.
Oh wow, so much.
I know. I'm kind of sad. Oh yeah, compared to you, bruh. For me, it's freaking expensive, like a Nintendo. I mean, like a freaking a piece of. I'm not going to speak.
Okay. I mean, like, yes, it is compared to my broke ass self. Sorry, just.
I showed it to my uncle, and he's like,
Ha ha ha.
bruh. You know what I can do?
Your mom?
No, my mom's dead. Anyway,
Oh.
no, my I can know what I can do. I can present this at the end of the stream and just tell him to tell Mr. Walsh to go at this time and just you can just watch that. Bro, I'm so dumb. But you know what? It's probably worth it. So what do you have to put in your brochure again? I forgot. The symptoms of stress.
It's on Classroom.
But no, I don't want to go to classroom.
Then go.
Ugh.
Can you go for me? I'm gonna look at all of my fashion choices.
You're texting me with.
This is. I found this sweatshirt and I kind of love it. I'm so freaking cold. Are you good, Gabby? Oh.
All right. So, anyways,
Oh, Gabby died.
All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna. Oh, another one. Then the only letters that don't appear in the periodic table is J and Q.
That's oddly true.
Wait. I got something for you, God. All right, I got something. I got something. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Do you like me? Oh, I cannot find it.
What was that, Gabby?
Shut up.
No, you. Times a million.
And look. I'm actually like, my gosh, I hate my life.
Why, Gabby? Why? Gabby!
All right, God, you ready? Please tell me I didn't. Okay. Are you made of copper and tellurium? Because you're cute. Because copper and the periodic table is Cu and tellurium is Te. Put those together, cute. You know. Yeah. Sorry, that was really bad.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what there's do you know
That stars are real? Yeah, I do.
No. Oh, shut up.
That joke will never get old.
No, did you know that in the whole states, there's one letter that doesn't appear in all the states is Q?
NC.
Colorado.
Z.
Oh yeah. What? Uh-oh. Yeah. I was asking if you could come over here, not like if you could. Oof. Anyways, I know. All right, you can stay over for an hour. That's it.
All right.
Since I'm already grounded.
For what?
Because I didn't clean my room.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, I know.
Why am I whispering?
I don't even know.
I can't stop. I can't stop.
All right.
I know.
All right. Anyways, I'm big smart. Maybe. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I forget to do
Like
things.
when the time you thought that stars weren't real.
All right. I'll admit that I didn't say the massage was real. All right. I will do this later today. Oof, my uncle. Oof, he gave me the angry. Oh, he tried so hard not to raise his voice. Oof. Anyways. I'm actually like really bored. All right. Anyways, oof. Oh, that's what my hair looks like? Ew, gross.
I know, right?
All right, anyways.
That's how I felt today, too. My eyeshadow looks so bad.
Look at this. It's like you can see how it looks.
Did you end or out? What? What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. Am I seeing that correctly? Sorry.
Child?
All right.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about like this little like. Hold on, I don't even know if you can see like the little wavy thingy. I don't even know. Like that little when I put my hair up in a ponytail. Yeah. That's yeah. Anyways.
That's what how I felt too.
I'm probably gonna be more grounded since you were over.
What?
I'm probably gonna be more.
Yeah, Gabby, this is why you don't do things like this.
Okay. I'm sorry. I felt really lonely. You know.
Sounds like somebody Ethan looks there.
Bruh. You need to get a room with him.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
Look at this.
Also, you know, like do you know what a brochure is?
Yeah, I do. But some people put this thing on it. Did you not see the other
That's
things?
called a script.
This is not a script.
I know. They do that because they're like presenting live. A lot of people do that.
No, Mr. What's his face's name? Said. I'm not gonna say his name, but Mr.
You already did before.
No, I didn't say it. When?
Before I don't. You did. I can't remember exactly when, but you did.
Mr. Health Teacher said, "Stop. That we can do this."
Love that.
And it says, "Stop." I don't even know why I do this a lot. Oh, did you see my bed frame? It's so cute.
Yeah, this is literally the 10th time.
Oh, Sorry, I'm just like, I just love it so much. I got like this daybed thing, and it's like so cute. It was purple, but then we spray painted it silver to match my my yellow room. And it's okay. You know how I got in trouble, right? So you see that desk right there?
Yep.
That's getting taken away.
Oh.
My shoes are getting taken away, except for one pair. All my art supplies is taken away. All my makeup. That lamp right there is being taken away.
Like,
I'm not even allowed to have my computer in my room.
like they're gonna like sell it or like.
Yeah. They're just gonna take everything and ship it away.
Why?
Because I didn't clean my room.
Like the.
I know. But my room gets super, super messy. And then I get scared every time my aunt says, what I did, I didn't clean my room. I didn't clean my room because I was supposed to. Once.
My parents would never do that to me.
They would do that too because they're like, Gabby, you need to step it up. You need to do this. You're 13. I'm like, you have such high expectations for me. Like, just please lower just a few, you know? Like, you can teach me how to do things, how to organize. Because I don't know how to do any of that, you know? I don't even know why I'm live streaming this right now.
Like problems with Gabby owns.
I'm just going to actually, like, can I just, like, change my...
What?
I'm just going to change my title. Hold on. Let me just go to... All right. I'm not even going to say anything.
Why?
Honestly. Because,
What?
oh, and then you know what? I mean, she's like, Gabby, if you keep on moving around your room, we're going to be taking your mirror away as well. And I'm like, what's next? My bed? And she's like, if you keep that attitude up, maybe. I'm like, bro.
I'm supposed to sleep.
On the floor, duh. I'm like, okay,
Like,
okay.
What if you just like take everything, like including
Mhm.
like all of your clothes except for like.
Yeah,
one
she
thing?
said, she say, like, if you don't stay organized and keep your, like, your clothes together, we're going to pack it up on garbage bags and throw it away. Or donate it. And I'm like,
Donate it. Like,
I know, or like throw it away. You know what I mean.
you can buy it back then.
I'm
sorry, that's such a bad joke.
Stop.
Did you just get that?
But like, so I have like, whoa, I didn't realize. I was supposed to organize my drawers and everything, and I did for this one, because my aunt's like, your drawers are disgusting, you need to organize them. I'm like, Kathleen, if you have such a problem with it, then you can do it. And like, I didn't say that since she's going to take my clothes away with my attitude and my better if I have an attitude. An attitude.
What are they saying?
Whatever. What year are you in again? Oh, God, I'm in 8th grade. She is also in 8th grade.
You can't see me though.
So my aunt literally says she's gonna take all my jewelry, right? Jewelry. You know what? I'm in whatever my makeup. She even says, "Okay, pack up all your makeup in your makeup desk, and we're gonna take it out." And I'm like, I mean, more space in my room, I guess. But like, are you serious? Like, is that even like? I don't even use that desk, so I don't even care if you take that desk away. You know? And my aunt says, Gabby, it's just hard. It's like, Dwayne's like, Kathleen, relax. She just has lots of stuff. She has like, it's hard for her to organize and everything. And then my aunt's like, yeah, she's a hoarder. She needs to get rid of that. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, I don't want to say this like on this, but like, my aunt says, if you keep your behavior up like this, I'm going to literally send you to a Catholic school. I'm going to send you to a Catholic school. I'll send you to your aunt, and you can go to church. I'm like, what is church going to do to me? Honestly. Like, oh, yeah, praise the Lord, yes. Oh,
Is
Jesus.
it going to make my room more organized? Like, praise the Lord. Oh, look at my room. It's better now. Sorry.
My aunt, she's like, you see all that stuff up there? Like, all my volleyball pictures and Connor and Claire and stuff? She said she's going to take all that down and throw it away and everything. I'm like, are you serious right now? And she's like, I'm 100% serious. I'm like, you know what, Kathleen? All right, wait, how old are you when you...
What?
Guard, I don't even know. I honestly don't know. I can't do math right now. Guard, he's from Norway.
Wait, how? What is that supposed to mean?
Like when we started school?
When?
Same, but instead they say, oh, should be... You say that a lot, Waymon. You say that 24/7. Well, no, you don't say that 24/7, but you say that a lot. And I think that's scary, going to another country for doing something that's, like, not that bad, you know? Like, I don't think, like, that... I don't even know. And I'm supposed to, like... I don't even know. I'm just, like... I'm trying to think.
They take away my makeup, but they wouldn't get rid of it.
My aunt said, like, Gabby, you're wearing too much makeup. I'm like, I'm only wearing mascara. And she's like, no, you're not. You're wearing foundation and stuff. I'm like, you have my foundation in your room, locked up. She already has half of my makeup locked up in her room. And she keeps on saying that I'm wearing all this other makeup. I'm like, I'm just only wearing eyeshadow. I'm wearing mascara, eyeliner, and that's it. And she's like, that's still a lot. I'm like, Kathleen. You know, like, makeup. And I'm just gonna go here. I'm just gonna fix my YouTube. Oh, so I think me dyeing my hair is a no-go since I'm in trouble.
That's sad.
I know, I was so excited to dye my hair green. Green! I want green!
That would be so bad.
I like green though. Green! Die happy for a moment. My legs hurt.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ugh.
So tell me more.
Hold on, let me just change my freaking, I don't even know what it's called anymore, my title. When it loads, I will deal with it. Anyways, for sure. But anyways, yeah, she called. We were at Nora's house, right? And I was like talking with, just hanging out, watching, Batwoman, you know. And she got a call from Kathleen, and she goes like, Kathleen wants to talk to you too. So Nora handed us her phone, and we're just like listening to her yell at us like, you guys are blah 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 and all this other stuff and blah 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 blah. And then she's like, no eating in your rooms, and you guys still ate in your rooms. I'm like, oh my gosh, Kathleen. And then Izzy's like in deep trouble, and I'm in deep trouble, and we're both grounded. And I was like, I don't even know anymore. And she's like, and she even said, I think I'm regretting adopting you two, or me mostly, but because of your guys' behavior. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. She's like, you know how like I was like, you know, like sexually active, whatever. Not sexually active, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like was like all those sexting and nudes and stuff. She was like, especially you, Gabby, from all that horsing around and all that acting like a slut. That is making me think that we should put you up in a group home and like sending you away from everyone else and she keeps on saying like you're just like your mother and you're just like your father and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, thanks. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, Kathleen, you can stop now. You're not making me feel too good. And she's like, I don't care if you feel good or not. Like this is what I'm actually thinking. I'm like, all right, then, all right, whatever. And I said like one night I was hanging out, I was eating dinner with my aunt and uncle. And I said that your parents like cook really good food. And then my uncle got so offended, like, we spent our whole lives, we changed our whole lives, and you're saying their food is better than ours. I'm saying, no, it's good. And she's like, you got so offended, and Kathleen got so offended too. I'm like, oh my God.
Like, you're not saying that it's better, you're just saying, like, you like it.
Yeah,
like,
and then
just, like, it's okay to have a palate.
I know. I don't know. And then he's just like, you know what, Gabby? We hate your attitude with us. We don't want to deal with you anymore. And I was like, all right, cool. And so, like, it's been, like, I don't know how long. And she was like, you know what, Gabby? Like, my aunt, we were, like, talking, and she was like, Gabby, we gave you so many chances to do all this stuff. Like, we given up our whole lives to do, like, we sell our old house to get a new house. We gave you your own room that you always wanted and all this other stuff. And then you like, treating us like your own parents. I'm like, well, I didn't really treat you guys like my parents because my parents didn't, like, whatever. And I'm like, well, Kathleen, if you were me, then you would understand, but you're not me, so you don't understand. And then she was like, and then I didn't say that, but she was like, we're going to put you into intense therapy, and then because you were, like, manipulating people and you're just, like, acting and all that stuff and being fake, whatever. And I'm like, you sound like someone I know. And she's like, I don't know what's wrong with you or whatever, but, like, what you're doing is horrifying, and we're, like, really worried about you. And I was like, well, like, whatever, blah, 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 you know, like, when I left my parents, I was depressed and, like, suicidal for, like, 3 months, and she was like, I didn't say that, because if I did, then, you know, like, no one knows in my family that I was, like, suicidal, like, 3 months when I moved in with Kathleen or Sherry or anyone. And then, like, I don't even know anymore. And when I was, like, done with therapy, I was like, yay, I'm done with therapy, you know, like, I feel actually really good about myself. And then Kathleen's like, no, you are still going to therapy and all this stuff. Like, you still have problems. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. I'm going to another therapy, whatever. And oh my gosh, what the heck is it say? Is that happened in my Norway Child Services with relocate you, haha. Oh, yeah. Norway. We love Norwegian people. No. No, I'm sorry. Honestly, on a real level, I'm gonna be 100% serious. Like, I don't know what. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Like some days I'll get yelled at for no reason. Like, my dog would like we wanted a dog, like me, Izzy. So again, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change the title to Deep Shoot with Gabs. Alright, and then just like save that. Alright, I saved it. So now it's called Deep Shoot with Gabs, which means like deep stuff with Gabs. Anyways, I don't even know anymore, honestly. Oof. Let me think. What else?
Almost done.
Where's all my journals? I'm just gonna read all my journals, honestly.
Nifty.
I know.
Well, this is.
Actually, I'm not gonna read my journals. I'm just gonna.
This kind of sucks.
I know, like.
What if they do send you to, like,
I don't think
either like go to your aunt or whatever.
My great aunt?
Yeah, your great aunt.
That's like all the way in Boston, Minnesota. You know how far that is?
Yeah. It's really far. I
It's
didn't
like
even know
4
there
hours.
was a Boston, Minnesota.
Here, let me show you. Boston, Minnesota. Boston, Minnesota.
I think it's a Boston. Oh well.
It's Boston. Boston. City in Minnesota.
What if she sends you to like a what was it, group home? Was it?
From Bloomington,
That make you so Christian.
It's like 4 hours and 18 minutes away from where we live. We will never see each other again. And I'll be at a private school. Oh, no one's watching. Oh, no one person's watching. Anyways. Oof. Should watch. Alright. Anyways, back to what I was gonna say. Alright, so how it all began. Okay, so let's see. Let me grab my new journal that I just got. I'm just gonna write down some things. I love my cute little journal. It's so cute. Look how cute this is.
Yeah.
It's like
I just need to stop doing this for a while.
I know, we have like, I don't even know. I'm gonna grab this page because it's like stupid. I don't even know why I have this in here. Alright. Alright. What day is it today? October 13th. Oh, it's Leo's birthday.
I have no idea who that is.
October 13th, 2019. So I moved in with my aunt and uncle in August 2017. So I've been in foster care for exactly 2 years before I got adopted on June 20th of this year. So I've been in foster care for 2 years, right? No. I got taken away from my parents in 2016, October 27th. So 16, 17, 2 years. I've been in foster care for 2 years. And then first foster care person I went to was this lady and this one lady and her husband and this little girl. I went to Red Oak Elementary. It's in Shakopee. I don't go to it anymore, so I don't honestly care if you guys look it up or not. But there's only 2 people watching. I'll delete this video later. Why are you even standing? You're just like,
I don't care. That's why.
Oof. Anyways, and then I got taken away on October 27th around dinner time, so 4:30 to 5. And how I found I was gonna take it away. So my parents, they were I'm really open of talking about this, and I'm not scared of talking about this. A lot of people say oh my gosh, Gabby, you're so brave for talking about this. You're so amazing. You're doing this and all this other stuff. And I'm like, thanks, but I honestly just, I don't know, you know? And I was just okay. So I was talking to my therapist. So I'm just gonna be talking to my therapist and what happened. So, October 27th, 4:30 to 5 p.m. These cop cars. I was hanging with my friends, and these cop cars.
Friends? I'm kidding. Sorry.
So before we get where I got taken from foster care, my parents, they drank a lot. They drank a lot. They're alcoholics. They were drug addicts. They were sex addicts. They were drug dealers and all that stuff. They weren't really good people, but they were amazing parents. They didn't they were amazing parents. Everyone says everyone that I know were no, they were bad parents. They didn't take care of you and all this other stuff. And I'm like, well, if you were in my life, my perspective of you, it from other people's perspective, it sounds like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. Why did this happen to her? Praise her. But in my perspective, I liked being with my parents. I enjoyed them a lot. My sister Izzy, she doesn't see them as how I see them. Like our perspective, our parents are like so different. And when I was like talking with so how I see my parents is that they're funny, they're awesome, they're cool, but there's bad sides. There's like a different side of them that they don't want people to know. And I know this. All Connor and Clara, I don't know if they know this either, because when they got taken away from their parents, they were like really young. I was young too, like 10 years old. 10 years old, 3 years ago. Yeah, I was 10 years old. Izzy was 12. Connor was probably, he's turning 12 this year. So, but like it was before his birthday, so he was 8 years old and Clara was 6 years old. So like we were all young. We didn't know barely anything. Izzy was only a tween. I was only like a kid. Same with Connor and Clara. And we were like our parents they didn't have a job. They didn't like we weren't wealthy. We weren't rich. We weren't wealthy. We weren't normal. We were poor. 100% poor. We had a house, but only because my grandpa paid for our rent, and our grandpa paid for rent. But ever since he died, we didn't really like have a place to go. So when I was born, I lived in Jordan, Minnesota, and then my grandparents were paying for the house since my my when my dad lost his job, our parents were paying for the house. But my dad, he was, I honestly don't know what happened to him. He had a really good job. Like he had a wealthy job. He was a marketing person. He would sold uh parts of the store to people. I don't know what that is. And my mom, she was a stay at home mom since she just had a child, you know, and yeah, again, she had a child. She was trying to make sure Izzy was safe and all this other stuff. And then my parents, my dad catfished my mom. Let's say that. And so like they're 10 years apart, right? And when Izzy was born, when she was 1 years old, and I think in August they got married, and uh, they got married at my grandparents' place, my dad's parents. They got married on their deck. It was a beautiful deck. I don't even remember where it was. It was a beautiful deck. My sister was there. I was I was in my mom's stomach. I was in her womb, and then let me think. And then when I was born in Shakopee, Minnesota, and again, I was born in Shakopee, Minnesota, and then I lived in Jordan for like a year or two. Um, my dad lost his job when my brother was born, so that was like in 2007. And then when my brother was born, I was joking like, "You're the reason that dad lost his job," but I was only joking. Anyways, and then what else? What was I talking about? Oh, and then I was in Jordan for a while. My grandparents would come over and see us from, I don't even know where they used to live, but they would see us from Jordan and hang out with us. I was probably like 3 years old when I left Jordan, and we went our house. We got kicked out of our house, and we saw. Then my aunt and my mom and dad were like, "Hey, there's this house in Shakopee. Let's go there and rent it." And blah 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 blah. My grandpa was like, "I like this house. It looks really nice. I'll do the rent for you, and then when you guys get a job, tell me, and we can split the rent." Like my grandpa didn't live with me. Like my grandma and grandpa didn't live with me. They just paid the house because he wanted. They were just like my grandparents were nice people, and they just wanted the best for their son. I have an uncle. So my dad had a brother and a sister. I lived with my dad's sister, my aunt, and let's see, and then I was living in Shakopee for like most of my childhood. I went to Bagley first, and Bagley for like half of second grade, and then I went to Shakopee for the other half of second grade through fifth grade, and then I came to Bloomington for the other half of, I don't even remember. Anyways, my parents, they started having like these problems when we moved into Shakopee. They didn't have a job again. They didn't do anything. But my mom had this one job. She groomed dogs and everything. I was like, oh, I want to groom dogs. I want to be a person who works with animals. But then I was like, you know what? That doesn't sound interesting anymore. And then like everyone in the classroom was like, I want to be a vet. I want to be a vet. You know, it's like anyone in your classroom like classic veterinarian, right?
Yeah.
Because animals, we love it.
I never wanted to be a veterinarian because when I was little, animals scared me. No joke. Just like animals.
I had a dog. When I was growing up, I lived with cats and dogs. I had more cats than I had dogs. Like the first dog I ever had was Emma, but we had to give her up to my Uncle Bob. He's my dad's brother, and
Uncle Bob.
Mm-hmm. His real name is Robert, and I was like,
what?
Yeah, his real name is Robert, but he goes by Bob.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, just like our teacher, bio teacher in 7th grade. Anyways, and then what else? My parents were like, they weren't like abusive, kind of, but they're more like get yelled at for no reason, and they would have like parent fights all the time. Like they would like yell at each other for pills and drugs and cheating, all this other stuff. And then this one night, that didn't give me like I didn't think anything of it. Like it didn't affect me, but it affected my 2 younger siblings, and maybe Izzy, but not a lot. She So my mom came home late, and my dad was like, Gabby, not Gabby. My mom was like, hey, honey, where were you? And all this other stuff. And she was like, oh, I was out doing whatever things, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, and my dad thought she was cheating, right? She wasn't cheating. Or at least I don't think so. But then my dad was like, she's been cheating with our neighbor Ron and all this other stuff. And Ron is the guy who would give us money and all this other stuff. He's a nice neighbor, but not really. We lived in the ghetto part of Shakopee, and everyone from that neighborhood was like, we're from the ghetto, you're in the gang now, come in the gang, whatever, right? And I was like, oh yeah. And again, I didn't look look like this back then. I looked like, I don't even know what I look like.
Hold on, I got it. I thought what you look like.
You do?
Yeah, hold on.
From 5th grade?
Hold. You're gonna hate me so much.
Oh no.
No, I don't know. Hold on.
Wait, is it? That is not what I look like. No.
It's beautiful.
Anyways, I looked like a fat dude. Like a dude that had man tits. Honestly. And I would say I was like 198 to 200 pounds back then. And I had hair that was like up to here. Kind of like short-eared hair. My face was like really fat. I didn't have glasses, so I can't say I look like this, but I had no glasses at all. I don't wear makeup. I don't look half as cute as I look like now. I don't look cute. Sorry.
I look ugly.
I mean, I'd say I look way better than I did before, but I don't know. Anyways, like, and then when I found out makeup, and when I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? What is this magic? You know, I was like, why do I look this good? And then I put on makeup, and I was like obsessed, like 100% obsessed with boys. Like, I wanted boys, but
And we wonder why Gabby is so straight. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
and I was like,
thank you.
I was like, because I was like really lonely since like I just wanted affection since I didn't get the affection from my parents. I just want to know what it feels like to be. I don't even know anymore. Like
loved for who you are.
Yes, I didn't like, because my dad would like always say like, you are a disappointment, all this stuff, and it doesn't help now since my aunt and uncle are like saying that I'm like they're so disappointed in me and anything. And then anyways, and then like what I loved and like what I'm telling you guys sounds like, oh my gosh, why does she see her parents in such a good way and all this other stuff, and if they didn't do anything good for her, I would say this. I'm gonna tell you now why I think. Oh, okay. Bye, guard. Bye, guard. You had to jump in the shower.
I thought you said on, or I'm like, wait, what?
No, bye.
Anyways. Shower.
Anyways, I had what I see my parents. Why do I like them so much? Is because my dad, he played the guitar. My mom, she played the violin. I absolutely 100% love music. My mom, she had so many she had so many skills and talents that I love. Like she draws, she sings. She's like, I don't know, she's like amazing. She's beautiful and everything. And but then like it all went downhill when she started smoking and doing drugs and all this stuff. And I have a history. Not I don't have a history, but my family has a history of drugs and stuff and addiction. And so I was like, so I shouldn't do any drugs or anything like that. Like maybe like weed in the future, but not really.
My parents said that the only drug they allowed me to do is weed, and that was only like for like a college thing.
Well, like
cool.
my anyways, I was gonna say. Anyways, my again, my family has a heritage of drugs and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever, haha. And anyways, I was like, okay, cool, everything's cool, blah blah blah. Anyways, let me just get back on track where I was. Anyways, my mom sang at my great aunt's wedding, and she could hit the high notes, like you know how like what's that? How what's her face's name? Kesha. You know how like praying, like those high notes. That she could hit those high notes, but ever since she did like smoking, she couldn't hit the high notes. She would cough every time. But like my sister, that's how my sister can sing really well. I can't sing for the love of my life.
For the love of your life, who's the love of your life?
Me? No. Anyways, and I like I don't even know. Anyways, anyways, what was I gonna say? Again, my mom could hit those high notes, and then she was like a really good mom. She could draw really good. There's this one picture that I remember so well that she drew, and I'm trying to like draw and recreate it. Is this cat? There's like this lamp, and there's a cat like clawing at the lamp thing around it, like you know, like the little cap thing for the lamp, like the small lamps, the cap thing. There's like this little kitten trying to claw at it. It was like really cute. But I'm trying to like recreate it so like just like how I pictured it, because like I have like barely nothing of my parents, The only thing I have in my parents are left in the house is this blanket, and I love it so much. And hold on, I also have this. Where is it? This and this. I got so much stuff from my parents. I got these two from my parents as well. Especially this dog one. I love this dog one. But I got this one for my mom. This one's for my mom and dad. But anyways, we would when I got taken away from my parents was like, I don't know. My dad, my mom, me and my mom, my sister, she would just like, she was an introvert, or she is an introvert. She would hide in a room, listen to music, and do her own thing.
That's still what she does.
Huh?
That's still what she does.
I know, she still does that. And my youngest siblings, they would go outside and do their own thing as well. But for me, I stayed inside, or I would go places with my mom and dad. And are you leaving soon?
Probably, because your uncle. Yeah.
He said that at 2:30, so you're staying until 3:30.
Yeah.
So you don't even know why you're.
I know. Oh. Siri, you're not helping. I just wanted to stand because my legs were getting tired.
Oh yeah. Anyways, where was I? My mom and I would have like these mother-daughter days where like we would get our nails done or get my hair done, and my hair was like down here almost, and I had long hair, but I was like, and my mom would do my hair in like little like braid crowns, and it was like or like a waterfall braid and stuff, and I loved it, but let me think. But then I was like, not Kathleen. Sorry, I was like, Mom, can I have my hair short again? Because it's like long. I didn't want to deal with it. Like, for me, like, you know how kids would like bang their head on the bed or something to like soothe themselves? I did that when I was younger. Like, I would just bang my head because I was like, oh, I'm tired. I can't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, whatever, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. And I had long hair, and my hair would get into knots, and I would just hate brushing it because it hurts so much and everything. And then so my mom was like, yeah, let's cut it. Let's cut 12 inches off. And my hair was like 17 inches, like a foot and 2 inches long. So 12 inches would be like
a foot. Get out a ruler.
Like about it was like around like 13 inches. So it was like my hair was around like down to here. Like this is the same. Like this is how my mom cut my hair almost. Like almost the same like this, but just a little bit shorter. But my mom cut my hair. She put it in a braid, like she put it in a ponytail, braided it, put it in the thing, then she cut it off. And then I went to school like that, and then I just had like these foot braid hair. That's my hair. It was like a medium ash blonde, like my hair now, but my hair got darker over time because that's how my dad's hair was. It was like blonde, but then it got darker. But I like my hair blonde since I like it being unique and I just want it different from everyone else. And same with my brother. Me and my brother have blonde hair. Izzy and Claire have brunette hair. And what the hell? Esme, what the hell? What the heck is that? Anyways, I was like, so she put it up in a ponytail, she braided it, then she cut it off, and I went to school like that. And everyone, my crush, everyone that I knew was like, oh my gosh, Gabby, hey, hi, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hi, and then I was like, and then the day was over, then I got home, and I had to sit like this for 2 hours, because I wanted like this, I wanted a bob haircut, like a bob haircut, but it was like really cute. And then when it was done, my mom's like, you know what, like really cute, having pink, having your ends dyed pink. And I was like, yes, that looked really cute because I was like, oh, I could dye my hair for once. And I dyed my hair pink, the ends, and I was like, oh, I look so cute, right? And I went to school, and I was like, and everyone's like, ew, and I'm like, oh, well, whatever. And then I was like, I felt really bad because no one really liked it. And then I was like, okay, whatever. It's just the first day. It's fine. Everyone can get over it, right? Went to school again. The most popular girl in the school, her name was Allie Lutz. I'm saying her name because she changed it. She changed part of my perspective of myself. she's like, Gabby, you look so pretty today. I love your haircut and everything. And Allie, oh, she was just so pretty and everything. And then I was like, all right, I was like, oh, thank you. And I was like really shocked. I was like, oh, thanks. And I was like, oh my gosh, thanks, and blah blah blah. And then my and then my teacher, fourth grade teacher, was like, Gabby, hair looks really pretty. And I was like, oh, thank you. Right? And then Gus, he was like probably like a midget. He was short.
Like that short?
No, he was like, if I was standing, I was probably like 5 feet in fourth grade.
He was 2 feet.
No, he was probably like 4'6".
No, that's not terrible.
Not 4'6". He was probably like.
Oh, remember the 14-year-old that was in my.
Yeah, he was probably like tall, like the top of that light switch.
Oh. Remember Ryan?
Yeah.
The guy I was talking about. So in fourth grade he was 14, and he was 4'4".
Oop,
I did it again.
Oops, I did it again. Oh. I played with your heart, and I did.
Stop saying.
All right. Anyways, I got my morsel part. Look how cute she is.
She's like, save me, mortal.
You love me, don't you? Yes, you do.
You hate me with all your heart.
You're
just like my boyfriend.
You love me so much. Can I kiss you? Can we kiss you? I guess not. Anyways, what was I talking? And then and I was telling Gus like, I'm getting my hair cut. And it's gonna be the ends are gonna be dyed pink. He's like, ew, that'd be gross. And then I went to school like that. And he was like, oh my gosh, it's really cute. I'm like, oh, thanks. Gus was like a childhood crush, you know? He was a crush I had, but it didn't really lasted long since he moved away. Blah blah blah. And everything. And I thought I was like really ugly because I was like really fat, you know, and ugly, and I didn't really like myself at all. And I wish I had a picture of myself, but I do not, since I took out my 5th grade picture. And what are you doing, Vanna? Vanna, you're stepping on my paper. What the heck? Vanna, stop. Hey, Esme, can you hand me my blue sweatshirt?
What the hell did I do to deserve this?
Anyways, I got my hair cut and everything.
I made a mess.
And then I come home every day. My dad's probably like playing guitar. And then we went to the pawn shop. And my dad was like, Gabby, it's your 10th birthday, right? Let's get you a gift. I'm like, okay. So I didn't know where we're going, right? I have no idea where we went or anything like that. And then he was just like, I was like, why are we parked by it was just me and him, right? We were like parked by the pawn shop. I'm like, Dad, what are you gonna do? And he was like, oh, just don't worry.
I'm gonna sell ya.
Yeah. And then he was like, okay, just come in the pawn shop with me. And I'm like, okay. Why? I didn't think anything of it. So I went in the pawn shop. And he was like looking at guitars. He asked me, he's like, Gabby, which guitar do you like? Or like, Gabby, which guitar should I get? And I saw this beautiful guitar that had the Minnesota border on it, and the back was the USA border on the back. And I was like, I want this one. I love it. You should get this one, Dad. And then he got it. And then he's like, what case should I get? I'm like, this one, the one that's really fuzzy in it. And then he got it, and he's like, and then he, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, and then he was playing like it was his, you know. And I came back. That was the 11th. The 12th of February was my birthday. So like yesterday morning, I went to school, and then everyone's like, happy birthday, Gabby, blah, blah, blah. And then I went home, and there was like, in the case that I picked out with the guitar that I picked out had a bow over it. It says, happy birthday, Gabby. And I was like, oh my God, is that mine? And that my dad was like, yes, it is. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I want it so much. And I cried, honestly, because I wanted to know how to play guitar, but I still don't know how to play. I only know like a chord, but that's it.
Sorry, I don't know how to play either. That's why I was laughing because I didn't.
And my dad would teach me like he said how he learned how to play guitar. He taught himself and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool and everything. And my mom later then she was playing on her violin, and I was like, Mom, what is that? What's that instrument? Because I was like a curious kid, you know. I was very curious, right? And then what the hell are you doing, dog? Anyways, I was a very curious kid, honestly. And then I was like, she was like, it's a violin. I'm like, what's a violin? And it's like, it's a different string. How are you looking? It's a different kind of string instrument. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, right? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you okay? What's that? What's wrong with your foot? 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 Oh my gosh. Are you okay, Vanna? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Are you okay? Are you okay? Here, come. Here, quick. Vanna, come. Vanna, come. Vanna, come. Okay, she's walking on it. Good. Can you sit? Good girl, good girl. You sit in. Let's see how she walks down the stairs. She's fine. Oh, I got so scared. I got so scared because she wasn't walking on her leg properly. All right. Ow! I broke my finger.
Maybe that's what happened to her.
Anyways, where was I? And then I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I started playing it, and I was like, it's so squeaky and it sounds bad. And my mom started playing it. I'm like, it sounds so beautiful. And I was like, it doesn't only work with people who are older. He's like, no, it only works for the people who know and experience it. I was like, I want to play the violin. And I was like, I lived up with string instruments, and I had a piano. I had a piano at my house. I didn't know how to play the piano. I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano, but and then we got that taken away since it was my grandma's and she wanted it back and such. And then when it was about time to like, and then we started going like, and then my parents were like, I don't know, they're just amazing. I don't even know anymore. I mean, I can't even tell you how amazing they were, but they can be like so delusional and so like bad, but they can be like really good people. Hold on. My mom, what got me into astrology was her. She was the one who got me into astrology. She's the one who's like, she was like the one who's like, I saw her, writing in her book, like her book. She had a sketchbook, not a tiny book, but she was writing down like what I was, what Kathleen. So let me just show you what she wrote down. All right, so I'm just gonna put my dad and mom. That's not how you spell her name. Leo, Connor. So my dad was a Leo. My mom was a Capricorn. Izzy is a Leo. No, she's Cancer, sorry. Claire's a Gemini. I'm Aquarius. And Connor's a Scorpio. Air, fire. This is Capricorn. Capricorn's water. Water. Fire. Hold on. Oh, hi, guard. I was just like figuring out. Hold on.
Okay, give me a topic.
I don't know anything. Astrology.
What's that?
Astrology, like Gemini, zodiac signs.
Oh, we've already talked about that.
I don't know. But she just did this, and she was like, "Oh, she's an Earth sign and everything." Um, we had 2 water signs in our family, 2 fire signs in our family, and one Earth. So my dad is a Leo. He's a fire. Trisha, my mom, she's a Capricorn and she's a water sign. My sister's Cancer and she's water. My youngest sibling, Clara, she is a Gemini and she's the Earth sign. And me, I'm Aquarius and I'm an air. My element is air. And Connor's a Scorpio, so he's fire. Um, it's so easy to tell what you are. It depends on your birthday. If you don't know what you are and you want me to know what you are, just come during your birthday and I'll tell you what you are. But anyways, but she believed in astrology and she was very spiritual. She was very like, I don't even know. But one time my sister went to this one church thing. Um, my aunt, she was like, met my aunt. I mean, my mom. She was like, she was telling us like how. You're probably. You're probably on zodiac zodiac dates. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. The 28th of November. You are a Sagittarius. Sagittarius.
Who, what, where, how?
Guard is a Sagittarius.
He's a guard.
That's what I said. I said, okay, I'm really good at pickup lines. And I was talking with him like, hey guard, can you be my guard? I don't even know. Anyways, and then my dad, he was just like
good pickup line.
Oh, it was just very funny. Because his name, it sounded like guard, and I said guard, And I was like, anyways, my dad was like, Gabby, you have such high potential and everything. And I'm not going to say this out loud, but I'm potentially the favorite, honestly.
Of what?
Out of my family. My mom and dad. Since I'm like the smartest one. Like mathematical wise, and like I'm not wise. Like I can be super stupid at sometimes. And common sense is like hard. Like it's super easy. Common sense easy. But sometimes common sense can be like really hard. And sometimes I just don't even listen. But my I remember I just need to write something down.
Gabby, how are you?
I'm alright. Alright, anyways. I'm back. Oof. Let me think. Anyways, and my mom and dad were like very like they were normal, but they aren't normal kind of. I don't even understand, but it's just I don't know. I like my parents. I do. But let me tell you what happened when I got taken away from my parents. All right. October 27th, 2016. I was 10 years old. I lived in Shakopee.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was living in Shakopee. My brother had a friend named Peyton. Izzy, there's this and then Peyton had a friend named Celine, and I had a friend named Hospa, and I had and there's another girl who moved right next to me. Her name was Ari. She was a first grader and everything, and blah 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 blah. But we were hanging out by like this forest kind of area, and I lived in townhomes, right? And yeah, I lived in a townhome, like all these houses packed together, and I was like hang up my friends, buy this. We call it the green box, but it's the green electrical box. And we run by like where the sign says like welcome to uh whatever the towns or like whether the name of the hometown or townhomes community. And we were like chilling back there, um, just talking, and then my parents, we had a trouble with cops. Like the cops were trying to they came at our house like a million times at least. I don't even remember. But this one time, the cops would just come 24/7, right? But then our knob wasn't working, so I took it off. And this one day, I just opened the house a little bit open, so like we can get in because if we close it, it's hard to get back in. Um. Anyways, uh, so I closed it all the way, so like, there's like no possible way to get in since the doorknob is off. But they went to so there's like at least 5 cop cars at our house, and they bust on the door, and then I don't even know, I don't even remember. I was in the house, so I didn't know what happened in the house, but my parents were probably in their rooms, and Izzy was in her room listening to music, and I was outside wondering like, oh my gosh, cops at our house! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I got so scared. I had really bad anxiety back then, and I was just like shivering, crying. I was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? We're gonna take it away. And my parents knew it was coming. They knew that we're going to take it away from them. But they were like constantly telling us like we need to get together. We need to get our stuff together. We need to get ready. We need to do things. We need to act our age and help around places. Like our house was a disaster. There's garbage everywhere, stains. It was just like it was like
The opposite of this.
the opposite of clean. Like you see this spot right here.
Hide this behind me.
Stop. You see this, right? Imagine black stained spots everywhere you see. It's just all black, not white, all black.
I thought this was bad.
No, this part. Our carpet was white, and then it was all black. And
that says something right there.
I know we had a messy house, and we didn't feel like cleaning any of it. And our parents would tell us, Gabby and Izzy and everyone, we had to clean up, and we would clean up, but it would get messy super easily. And then we would have people come in, check our house, make sure it's clean and everything. And the people were trying so hard for us to live with our parents and everything. They like bring in supplies and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. Like I want to live with my parents. I can live with my parents. I can stay with my parents. Right? I have a chance of being with my parents for the rest of my life. But the day of October 27th, when the police came, my brother, he was like, I'm brave, I'm tough, I can do whatever I want. I can do the unthinkable. And he was like, I don't care. He went in the house. I told him millions of times that he's gonna die, and I was like crying, like, Connor, you're gonna die. You're gonna go and die in the house. And Connor went in the house, and then he came back, and he was like, we're going to foster care. And I was like, what's foster care? And Connor's like, we're going to a private school. We're going to a helicopter and all this stuff. And he was like saying like, we're gonna be rich, we're gonna be all this other stuff, and I got so excited because like I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be like really cool. And but he was just lying. I was like, oh frick you, I hate you. But then I went over to the house, and the cops were like, "Oh, blah 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 blah," and everything. And then we went. And then we went to. We went in the cop car. Me, Clara, and Izzy were in one cop car, and Connor and this one other girl. She was a social worker, supposedly, and she was with Connor in one cop car. So we were all in one cop car, and all the Peyton and them were like running after the cop cars, like waving us goodbye and everything. And I was like waving at them and stuff. And when I was in the cop car, I had so many flashbacks of being in the cop car that I didn't even remember. I this the second to so when I was in the cop car on the 27th, there's this other time I was in the cop car. That was when I was trying to run away from my parents. Like, actually run away from my parents. Well, I wasn't trying to run away from them. I was just trying to hide. My parents had this car. They parked it by the forest for some reason. I was hiding in the car because I was so scared of going to school. Like, I was so scared of what people would think of me and everything. And then I went, and then I was hiding in the car for at least like oh, 4 to 5 hours, and then there was like helicopters flying around. There was like police sirens, and there's the firemen came, and they're like looking for me, and they opened up the car. They were looking in the car, and I was just like, I was like in the back, like crying up, just leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't want to be here right now. Just leave me alone, right? Just crying up in a little corner right here. Pretend there's like a seat right here, hiding this, and there's like a seat laying down like this. I was just like sitting there, trying to like not to like be seen by the firefighters, because of the I was scared of the fire. I was scared of firefighters. I was scared of the police. I was scared of everything. Because I thought they were bad people for the longest time since I was like younger. But then I was like, you know what? Whatever. So then they opened the door. They're like, "Are you Gabrielle Owens?" I was like, "Yes, I am." And they had a picture of me, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm in trouble." And then I got put into a police car, and then drove back to my house, and then this my mom. I went back. I went in the house. My dad gave me a big hug, and then my mom gave me a big hug. And then I was getting ready for school because I didn't go to school because I was scared. I was scared as hell. And then my mom was uh, like ever since my mom told me this, I was like, I was very scared of the police. She was like, the policeman literally thought that my dad raped and killed me and buried me into the forest. And I was like super disgusted. I was like, no, he can never do that. He's my father. He would not do that to me. But it has happened to a lot of kids before. And I got ready for school. I went in the police. I put in the police car, and then this one pregnant lady, she went in the car with me, and she's like, as we were driving to school, she was like, Gabby, why were you hiding? And why were you hiding? Why wouldn't you go to school? And I'm like, because I was scared of going to school. I didn't know who my teacher was and everything. And then she was like, that can't be the reason. There has to be more reason of you hiding. And I'm like, no. And she's like, are you sure, like, your parents are, like, not, like, are you sure your father's not raping you or anything? And my, I was like, all I did, I didn't say anything. I just looked at her, like, in shocked. My face was white. I felt scared for the first time in, like, a while. Like, I don't get scared that easily, but I went white. I was shocked that she would even say that. I was like, no. I said that like very disgusted. And then she was like, oh, and she's like, wow, that's the first reaction we ever got from, or that's a new reaction. I'm like, I was like, crazy, you lady, you're very crazy. Like, my dad didn't do that, because I would have bruises all over me. I would have been more like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what I would do if I got raped by my dad. Honestly. Like, I would, like, you know how those people are like, yeah, I would definitely tell the cops that I got raped by my dad, or any of those people. Like, I'll definitely talk to someone. If they were, there's 100% chance they would not talk about it. They would not even say anything about it. But I was shocked. I was like, no. And she was like, okay. And so then we were at school. I went to school. And it was like during lunchtime. And I didn't eat lunch. Like, I didn't eat any food. Because I was so worried about what I looked like. And I was like, okay, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like chilling in like the counselor's office with this one lady. And she was like, how are you, Gabby? I'm like, I'm doing really well, and all this other stuff, blah, 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 what I did this summer. And then that's when I went to Mr. Humbuck's room. That was my older sister's 5th grade teacher. I was so glad I was in that class. But when I went in, I was scared. I was so scared. I was like, I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I didn't went to school for 2 weeks. I was just scared, honestly. And then my mom when I just went to school, and everyone's like really happy to see me, and they were like shocked with what my hair looked like since I cut it all the way off. And then and there's this one girl, her name was Pamela. She was a great friend to me, honestly. Like, I don't even know what I would do without her. I thought when I went to school that everyone would hate me. Everyone would do bad things to me because I'm different. I'm not like other people. And like, I was very quiet. But like, people who actually go to my school and actually watching this are probably like, that's the opposite of Gabby. Right, Esme? Like, I'm very talkative and loud. But in 5th grade in elementary school, I was the quietest one. I wouldn't. So in elementary school, I was very outgoing. But there's this one girl, her name was Melanie. She would kick me. She would just like scratch me. She would punch me. And I would just, I don't even know why. She just didn't like me. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then my very first friend, Jada, in that whole school in 2nd grade, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a friend. I know I can actually relate to this girl, and I can actually talk to her. And then there's these other 2 people, Caroline and Jenna. They were like my best friends, honestly. Actually thinking about it, sorry, I'm just like thinking of something, which is actually really a coincidence. You know how Iman is African American, right?
Yeah.
And and then Jenna's Caucasian, right? I'm not trying to be like racist. Anyways,
That's not being racist.
I know, I'm just saying the race. You know, I don't want to say black. Yeah, no.
That's still not racist. Just like
I know. I just don't want to. I don't want people to get offended. So I'm just gonna say African American.
Okay.
You know how Iman's African American and Jenna's Caucasian?
Yeah.
In elementary school, when I was in 2nd grade, there's this girl named Jenna. They're not the same Jenna. Okay. But Jenna, and she's Caucasian, and Caroline, and she's African American.
Oh.
And I was like,
it'd be funny if her name
was Iman as well. I was like, whoa. Anyways,
wait, how do you spell Antarctica?
Antarct Antarctica. I'm not sure. Search it up. I'm not sure. Alexa, how do you spell Antarctica?
Antarctica is spelled Antarctica.
Okay, got it. All right. Anyways, and they were like really nice. I really liked them. And then when I was in, let's go back to 5th grade. Um, Earlier in 5th grade, there's this guy named Brian. This guy named Brian, he was like the total hottie. Like he was an Asian, Mexican, white male. He was masculine and good looking. He was tan, black, floofy hair, like I know it was like really floofy, and I was like so like, oh my gosh, he's so cute, and when and I was like so like, oh, he's but I wasn't good enough for him. I didn't think I was good enough for him, and then he was like out of my league, honestly, out of my league. If you I don't know. He was like out of my league, right? And I was like, frick. Sorry, just you hold something. And I was like, he was just out of my league, right? And then I was like talking with him, and then everyone thought I was like obsessed with boys. I am, like, I am obsessed with boys.
I finished my homework. I'm proud of myself. Hello.
Hi. Let me just end the live stream.